Hey, good afternoon. This is Ahmed Mustafa of Biospherics. We have just left NSTA 2025 in Philadelphia, where we debuted the Xvivo Ed, a brand new exciting product to enable biology teachers to allow students to participate safely in experiments that otherwise they may not, including microbiology, bacterial, cell lessons, etc. One of the features of this product is that it is literally plug and play. The Xvivo Ed controls for temperature. It is preset for 37 degrees, making this unit a large incubator. When it rolls out of the crate, you simply plug it in, let the unit come up to temperature, and it's immediately ready for your students to use. One of the big features of the Xvivo Ed is its accessibility. The soft front allows students to really get their heads in close without worried about hitting their heads against a glass front, as typical enclosures may have. Below, you can see we've got knee cutouts so that students in wheelchairs or in short stools, if need be, can get in and still have full use of the Xvivo's gloves. Let me show you some of the features. So we have 4 pairs of gloves, so students can work either side by side on teams or cross in teams to encourage collaboration. As we walk to the front, this is where a teacher can see all the students. We have a port down below, so if you had to put something ported in, you could do so. Mixers and things like that. As you walk around the back, you will see that the Xvivo Ed simply runs off one 110 plug. Very, very easy to use. It literally is plug and play. And we've got a chamber in here so that students can learn aseptic technique. So that would be the pass-through chamber. And once the items are in, you can bring it down and lock it. So, a very versatile device to help children as they learn biology, biotechnology, and prepare for future careers in the cell and gene therapy industries. One of the other neat features of the Xvivo Ed is that it is completely portable. It is on its own caster system, enabling you to not only easily install it in your classroom, but share it amongst multiple rooms. So once one teacher is done with a lesson, they can move it to another for a period of days. So we're often asked, who is the Xvivo appropriate for? The Xvivo Ed is designed for students in middle school, 7th and 8th grade, that are learning about biology and cells and bacteria, to high schoolers that are learning to apply some of their learning and actually use micropipettes, grow bacteria, grow cells, all the way up to junior colleges where they're learning to get career and technical education to go into the workforce. The Xvivo Ed is appropriate and safe for anyone to use with appropriate guidance and utilizing some of the lessons that we've developed, including how to micropipette, how to grow bacteria, and even a fun relay race competition using a clean room style versus a self-contained glove box like ours. So, as we leave NSTA 2025, one of the things we'd love to share with you and introduce you to is Shannon DeRue. Shannon helped write some of the lesson plans for the Xvivo Ed. Shannon, what are some of the topics that we covered?
So, for our topics for the Xvivo Ed, what we wanted to do is give a variety of things that you could teach your students inside of the Xvivo Ed. So we start out with basics like micropipetting, making a cool design in a 96 well plate. Next, we do things like growing bacteria inside of the Xvivo Ed, how it's different in an incubated space like the Xvivo Ed versus out in the room. We talk about contamination spread within the closed system and in the room. And also there's a relay race so that your students can sort of challenge each other and see who can get dressed faster in the PPE that's required either in a clean room or working in a glove box, and then doing a task and see who does it faster. So it's really fun for the students, and it teaches them a lot about the industry and what you need to do to work inside of either environment.
So the end goal with the Xvivo Ed is to enable students to not only learn about the biological processes, learn the methods to do it aseptically, and enable them to be employable in the very near future as they graduate from high school and or college. Thanks, Shannon. We hope that you will reach out to us to learn more about the Xvivo Ed, and thank you for taking the time to learn a little more about this exciting, revolutionary new product for the high school and junior college markets.